Hey guys, it's RockTheGolem, and welcome to Beyond Eyes. This is a game I picked up on Steam a while ago, but never got around to playing, which is kind of the story that goes along with most of the games I pick up, but anyway, I digress. So, the premise behind the story is that we're playing as a little girl, I believe named Ray, who loses her eyesight when she's very young, and ends up making friends with a cat that becomes her pet, or she had a pet cat, or whatever it is. But the cat ends up running away from her, and she has to go out into the world and explore in an attempt to find her friend, this little cat. And obviously the problem being that she's blind, she literally has to discover the world, and we're supposed to see it being painted around her as she moves through, and like what she feels and experiences through what she can hear, and I'm guessing smell as well, just using her other senses. She's essentially creating the world around her as she travels trying to find her friend. And now this to me also proves further the fact that cats are douchebags. Not to say that the cat knew that she was blind, but cats just run off and do their own thing all the time. But I don't know, if they were a dog, I feel like it would be more of a concept of companionship. I am a dog person, not that I have anything against cats, but I do like dogs better. Anyway, I digress. Let's press any key to start and see what this game actually has for us. Okay, yep, here we go. It was a lonely summer's day. Yeah, so I did miss out on some stuff. I must have pressed, a button too quickly or something. Yeah, it was Ray. Okay, Ray was playing with friends. Aw, look at how happy they are. Chasing balloons, which should have long sailed off by now. Assuming the amount of helium in it anyway. Oh, fireworks. Uh-oh. Ooh, oh no. That's how she got injured? You've got to be kidding me. Like, she literally had her vision burned away? Her sight was lost. Oh, come on, game. Like, I was kind of hoping to play something a little unique after all the horror games I was playing, but geez, we're off to a low point on just starting out of the gate. Oh, now she can't play with her friends. That summer, Ray spent a lot of time in the garden alone with her thoughts. Yeah, I definitely did miss out on some stuff. I'm not sure if the game loaded like that or if I did that on my own or what it was, but... Alright, here we are back at the little bench. And hop. One day, she received a visitor. See, I love the fact that already, we can only see a certain portion of the world. It's literally what's around her. And I love, the artistic style of this because, I know she knows what the world looks like, but this is almost like the way she just imagines the world to be. She's literally painting the world as she moves around. Alright, so let's go off. Oh, that's going to be so weird. Okay, no, it does let me... yeah, okay, I was hoping that the camera movement... Oh, that is really close. I was hoping that the camera movement actually dictates the actual turning ability of her, but you can also turn and move that way with the directional keys. Oh, that's so cool. Although how she can figure out that there's a tree and a bush there and another tree over there, I don't know. Ooh. Oh, but see, she hears the sound of the bird off to the corner there. So we can assume that if we walk over here, just don't trip going up that way, but there's a bird. And we just literally just fill in the negative space. That is kind of awesome. Can we run? Nope. Can't run, can't crouch. Oh, she puts her hand up against the wall. See, it's little touches like that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, for a second there, the wall hadn't connected to the rest of the building. So, it was almost like she was imagining the end of the wall, and then the wall kept filling in. So that is so cool. And it's like I was mentioning about having her... It's a woodpecker. Little touches like that, with her, putting her hands up when she comes across something that she can't pass. See, that's really cool. So now she, imagines the fence, and then she finds the end of it, and it fills the rest of the fence in. But she can't get to the woodpecker, though. She knows it's there. But we just can't get to it. And everything is just, bright and vibrant and, pastel color. Very pretty. Kind of wish it could go a little faster, but, what can you do? I mean, she is a blind girl stumbling through the world, so it's totally understandable. Alright, let's see. Let's stay on the path itself. See if that takes us anywhere. Oh, there's the cat. I thought there was a baby cooing at first. Kitty. So we know the There he is. Or she. Aww. Okay, maybe you're not as much of a douchebag as I thought. The pair quickly became best friends. I don't know about that, though. Cats always kind of have their own thing going on. I personally would have been more sympathetic if it was a puppy. And it ran off again. Okay, where have you gone? Huh. Summer gave way to autumn. Ray's friend now had a name. Oh, good. That means I don't have to worry about naming it. Maybe this will also clue us in if it's a boy or a girl. Huh? Nani? So we've got laundry in the breeze over there, and we have a fountain. So that is so cool. It like actually gives you kind of like some direction about where to go. I thought I heard something. It's so cool that like audio and visual like connect to one another. Oh, he's not there anymore. Oh. Baby bird? Hello. Oh, not baby bird, but bird in general. Nani, okay. There's the woodpecker. Aw, Nani, stop trying to eat him. I know he's just eating bugs, but you shouldn't be trying to eat him. Ray missed Nani on the days he didn't visit, but he would have always show up eventually. Alright, so he's feral. He's not actually her pet. Huh. Where are her parents right now? Like, I know she's not very far from the house, but come on. Like, she's blind. Help a girl out. I also don't know if I'm going in the correct direction. No. See, look, like, the wall is, like, hollow right now, so she just sees, like, this portion of the wall, but then as she moves along, it fills in and becomes a solid thing. That's so cool. I like this game already. Just the visuals and the effects on it. Yep, and there's more of a wall. Can't go that way. And more wall. Okay. Where are we supposed to go now? I didn't... Huh? Oh, it was just a leaf. I'm like, why is there a coconut dropping on my head? Where did that come from? I also don't know if I'm going the right way. But I love the fact that, like, as she's created this world around her, she remembers what it is she's seen. Winter came, Nani started to visit less often. Aww. Well, I mean, it is understandable. It is winter. Ray, you really should be going inside, sweetie. Like, you're probably going to be pretty cold right now. Nani. Nani's not here, sweetheart. Like, oh, wait, I heard Nani. I heard crows and then I heard like a row. So where'd Nani go? That's all bushes and stuff. I can't go this way, can I? Oh, I can. Look at that. I don't know. I wouldn't... I think I would not do well if I were ever blind. Like, as a kid, I used to, like, you know... Oh, wait. Where'd you go? As a kid, I used to, like, try, like, you know, feeling around in the dark and, like, learning where everything was and remembering where everything was. Like, I guess you could say, like, it was kind of, like, building spatial awareness. And, like, I got pretty good at it, actually. I used to be able to walk and move and, like, come very close to bumping into things, but just, like, very closely grazing past it. I don't know why I did it. It was just something that helped me kind of, like, you know, entertain myself, I guess you could say. Not that I thought it was entertaining to be blind, like, by no stretch of the imagination is that what I'm trying to imply. But it was just something, like, I did as a kid. It was, like, a little game I played. But ultimately, I don't think I would ever want to be blind. Like, not that you really have a choice, especially in Ray's condition, but... And especially with medical science being what it is nowadays, too. Like, I mean, I know it's not, you know, common practice, but they do talk about, you know, implants and, like, cameras working and like, things like that to basically restore people's vision when they've lost it. And I don't know how mainstream the science for it is right now, but, I mean, there is hope for the future that blindness is a thing that people won't have to worry about. You know, eventually, like, if something happens that they do become blind, they'll get their eyesight back. It may not necessarily be their own natural eye. Like, I don't know if it's like a stem cell thing where they could grow a new eye and it reattach the nerves, or if it'd be like a more cybernetic thing where they're actually giving them like a camera eye type thing. But there is hope for the future. Like, if Ray grew up in the future, she wouldn't have this issue. Alright, we got one more direction to go in, because we're filling in this yard a lot. But still looking for Nani, and I don't think we're gonna find her. Oh, I didn't make nearly as much progress as I thought I did. Actually, can I even go off in this direction, or is this just gonna be... stop tripping on a rock. I didn't fill this in when I was over here to begin with, so I don't know if that's just more wall. Damn it. Should have filled it in while I was here. Alright. Well, we've got a couple more places we can try. How is she not cold? Like, I feel like the story should have progressed at this point. Because, like, we can't find Nani right now. We pretty much checked everywhere we can. See, I don't know, like, again, this is just me talking about game mechanics as opposed to, like, the, realism and reality of the situation that this game has. Like, I kind of wish it would almost be like, once Rey learned the area she's in, like, any of this part over here, I feel like she should be able to move a little bit quicker through, and anything that she has to paint, like, there's the cat, I knew I heard him. Like, any of these areas where she's, like, filling in right now, like, she wouldn't be able to run because she doesn't know where she's going or what's around her just yet. Oh, Nani, where'd you go? Aw, there you are, kitty. Wow, you're a jerk. You're running off on us. Just, like, sauntering around. Each time Nani left the garden, Rey would worry, wondering if he would ever come back. Ooh, another bird on top of... looks like the gate to the garden, then? Aw, no, Nani. Huh. Is she cold or is she scared? Probably a little of both. Although it is the middle of winter, so she's probably freezing right now. Spring brought the garden back to life, but Nani was nowhere to be found. Aw, don't tell me Nani died. How terrible of an ending for this game would that be? Girl loses her eyesight, makes friends with a feral cat, and then after one winter season, the cat's dead because it just couldn't survive. What a terrible ending to a game. Not that I'm saying that that's actually what's happening here, but still, that's just god-awful. Dear devs, please never make a game like that. It's just, like, heart-wrenching. Alright, let's check over by the gate, see if, one, if there's a way through, and two, if maybe Nani will come through for us. Oh. I was gonna say, we can actually go around the gate, but nope, see? And that's the thing, like, this is what part of why I already like this game, because she is, like, Rey is basically like, oh, well, there's, you know, a field area over here, and she knows the archway was there, but she had no idea that there was more to the wall. Until she actually had to, like, go and explore it herself. Alright, so Nani didn't return. So what do we do now? Because typically we follow Nani's little meowing and figure out where he is that way. But now where do we go? Ooh, what's this? Oh, pots and stuff. See, that is so cool. Like, we don't realize that stuff is there until we get right on top of it. Huh. And see, like, even over here, there's still parts that she hasn't really explored, so it's not filled in. Here we go. It's getting filled in now. So, what do we do? Rey, what would you like to do? Would you like to go looking for Nani? Or should we continue painting in the rest of this place? And there's the wall. Alright, so we are still trapped in the garden, but at least now we have an idea of where we can and cannot go. But the problem now is how, well, I mean, again, from a gamer point of view, how do I trigger the next event so that potentially I can move the story around and maybe continue looking for Nani? Or actually start looking for Nani. We haven't even really begun. We just kind of, like, wandered around the garden. Huh. Well then, I'm kind of at a loss right now. But then again, I also don't know where the heck it is I'm going. Let me try filling in that little space over there first. Actually, let's check this. Because that didn't fill in for some reason. We have to be right on top of it. Let me check this part, which I guarantee is just more wall. But the episode's coming to an end anyway, so I may as well at least get as much done as I possibly can before I end this one, and then we get ready for the next. And where is it? There's the wall. And there's the little bird chirping. Alright, well, I'm going to continue to walk around and fill in as much of this world as I can, trying to get an event to trigger, and trying also to see if I can figure out where the heck we go next to find Nani's. But I'm going to have to end this one here, which I think I may have already said. I don't know. I'm getting kind of confused because I'm actually trying to pay attention to the game. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. If you liked what you've seen and heard, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And having said all that, I will see you all on the other side. Take care.